Bold the Beautiful, 5130, 7/13/2007.
I didn't want you to know. I didn't want anybody to know. Right. Realize we forgot to lock the door.
That's because my fiance likes to live on the edge.
She sounds like a very, very naughty girl.
Well, that naughty girl makes me very happy. That's what counts.
You make me happy too. Everything would be perfect
If my mother wasn't a pill, no.
well, I can handle it. My concern is for Brooke. I mean, she wants her little ones back so badly. And Stephanie is on a mission to make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, it's wrong, and hopefully Ridge can see that. But out of the way, I will not let her abuse you the way that she did Brooke. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go pay her a visit right now. Let's get some things straight before the wedding.
Honey, you know, that's really sweet, but, maybe we should try a different approach.
CPS postponed the hearing because Brooke wasn't prepared to go before a judge.
Now, what does that mean, she wasn't prepared?
Well, after Dorothy Bascom stopped by this morning, she submitted a report through the usual channels. It stated the children's mother was in some distress, having a difficult time focusing.
Why?
Didn't specify. Whatever went down, it was serious enough for them to change their minds about going forward.
Huh. Well, this is good. It buys us time. It gets... Look, you can prepare your case.
Now, wait a minute, Mother.
No, Ridge, you have to go after full custody of the children. Obviously, what Dorothy saw this morning must have confirmed in her mind that Brooke is not stable. God knows when she ever will be.
Whatever you decide, you do have options. I'll show myself out.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you so much for coming. Honey, you cannot just sit idly by. You have to fight for this.
I don't want to do anything until I talk to Brooke.
Good. You should talk to her. And while you're talking to her, ask her what kind of men she's bringing into the house, what kind of men she's exposing the children to. You're their father. You have a right to know this. Ridge, seeking custody is the right thing to do.
When did this happen to you? Last night, when you and I were supposed to meet for dinner, but I canceled. There was this man. Did you know him? No. Once, actually, when they took away my babies. He was trying to pick me up in a bar, and I brushed right past him, and he spilled the drink all over me. So I smelled like booze, and the police...
This was the night that you accidentally fell asleep in your car when Hope and RJ were alone?
Yeah, I thought he was a real jerk. And then to make up for everything, he bought me
So he brought that to you at the restaurant?
Actually, he delivered it here. He was pretending to be a messenger. But I saw him last night at the restaurant, and he reminded me how I had met him. And then he said that he was a lawyer and he could help me with my kid's custody case. So he sat down and we talked. And then I said I had to leave, and he got kind of strange. So I knew I had to get out of there really fast. And I did.
And so he followed you to the parking lot?
Here.
He followed you here? So this happened here at the house?
Okay, Logan, call me when you get this. I don't understand why she doesn't answer. She usually picks up when I call.
Maybe she's occupied. Dorothy Bascom seemed to think that she had a guest at the house last night.
Mother, how many times do you have to hear this? Brooke's personal life has no bearing on the judge's decision. Unless she's committing some lewd act in front of Hope and RJ.
Well, knowing her voracious appetite for lewd acts. Ridge, please, are you really comfortable letting this go?
Hey, big brother, I didn't know you were here.
Stephanie, Bridget.
Hey, Donna.
So, Ridge, I don't think you've had the opportunity to congratulate my fiance.
No. I wish you both the very best.
Thank you. I'm thrilled.
Yeah, we both are. Listen, since you're here, I need to run something by you.
Let's go in the den.
You be okay?
Yeah, you two go. I'll just have a little girl talk with your mother.
Count me out.
Oh, no, please don't go. Not till you see what I brought.
Bridal magazines.
Well, you are going to be my mother-in-law, so who better to help plan my wedding?
Tell Ridge I'm upstairs.
So I assumed you'd want to be involved. I mean, there's so much we could do. Go shopping, pick a theme, order flowers.
Pick a theme. How about when hell freezes over? That works for me.
Well, you know, if the wedding were in January, maybe, but it's going to be a lot sooner than that.
Over my dead body. You may have that poor, dumb son of mine fooled, but you haven't got me fooled. You don't give a flying fig about him. You don't love him. You don't care about him. You're doing this to get back at me because you think I'm responsible for your sister. She lost custody of those children because of her behavior. I had nothing to do with it. She's brought all of this on herself.
So I locked all the doors, and I set the alarm. And I went upstairs, and I thought I heard a noise. So I came back out, and I looked around, but there was nothing. And I went back up to the room, and that's when he grabbed me. Oh, Mom. And I screamed. I screamed really loud, but there was nobody here to help me, so I fought back. I scratched and pushed and hit. I kicked him. And I got away, and I tried running down to the door, and he caught up to me. And he grabbed me, and he threw me down. And I really thought he was going to kill me. So I just did nothing. I just let him do it. I couldn't do anything, Bridget. I just couldn't fight anymore. I just let him do it.
Mom, the police are gonna find this man.
I didn't call the police.
Why not?
Because
Did he threaten you? Well, Mom, I'm here right now. So we're gonna call the police.
No police.
Mother, this man hurt you. He could have killed you. We have to find him before he does this to somebody else.
Don't call the police. He told me if I did, he would say that I asked for it. Now, there was a photographer there at the restaurant, and he took our picture.
Mom, just because you have dinner with someone doesn't mean that you're asked. You're asking to get raped.
The hearing. Hope and RJ were gonna come home today. Well, they were. But Dorothy, she came over. She came over last night, and she came over today. And she saw me, and she knew that something was wrong. And I couldn't tell her. I couldn't tell her. So she canceled the hearing. And now I don't know when I'm going to see Hope and RJ. I don't know if I'm ever going to get them back, Bridget. I don't know. I might just lose them forever.
You almost knocked me over with your enthusiasm out there.
No, Thorne, I'm very happy for both of you.
Well, we intend to be happy, but listen, Donna is heartbroken about Brooke, okay? And I want to make sure that you're not going to let Mother railroad you into keeping Brooke's kids away from her permanently.
Well, let's keep in mind they're my kids, too.
I know that, Ridge, but Brooke has always been an excellent mother.
So you don't see any cause for concern here with all the accidents, all the instability that's going on?
See, that's Mom talking.
Look at this.
Who's the guy with Brooke?
Exactly.
Oh, so now she cannot go out and dine in public without you being paranoid about her mental state?
There's a lot more to it.
Yeah, Mom bad-mouthing. That I'd believe.
Oh, Mom. They're not going to take your children away because somebody else hurt you.
It's already happening. Don't you see? They called off the hearing because they knew something was wrong. Dorothy could see it.
Well, Mom, that's okay. You can't go in front of a judge in this condition. Listen to me. This isn't your fault. You are a survivor of a terrible, terrible crime.
Honey, I can't risk it. No police.
Okay. Okay, fine. I won't call the police until you tell me it's okay.
You promised?
Yes. But I do want, I want you to call this number. It's just an anonymous helpline, because I think you need to talk to somebody. And then there's a few things we need to do.
What
I'm gonna
things?
take you into the hospital and just...
No hospital.
Mom, I just want to examine you. I'll do it myself. No one needs to know. I want to collect evidence in case you change your mind. You took a shower.
Well, I had to. I didn't want him to smell on my body. I didn't even want it. The fact that he touched me, and I scrubbed
Okay.
and I scrubbed. No, you don't. God, I hope you never have to. God, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy.
But Mom, I'm here now. I'll want to do anything I can to help you. I got my medical bag in the car. I need to go get it because I'm gonna draw some blood if that's okay with you.
For what?
I just want to run a few tests, and I need you to take a pill for me. It's just a strong dose of progestin.
Well, that's...
It's yeah, Mom, it's to prevent pregnancy. If I don't have any with me, I'll just call the pharmacy and they can send some over. Okay, so just let me do this, Mom. Let me protect you. Just do what you have to do, sweetheart. Please, God. Give me hope and RJ. I want my babies back.
Thorne, our mother is not the villain here.
Oh, man, she's pulling every one of your strings.
If anyone is dancing to somebody else's tune, honey, it's you. And this little girl is the one that is controlling you with lies, sex, and a lot of ego stroking that doesn't amount to a hill of beans. These two sisters are a danger to this family. If you can't see it, at least Ridge and I can.
Not that you'll let my brother speak for himself.
I am speaking for myself, Thorne. You're just not listening to me.
Ridge, there is no way in hell that you would ever believe that Brooke could be a danger to her kids. Not unless somebody was putting that idea in your head, seed by seed.
Don't you dare walk into this house where you grew up and say that your brother doesn't deserve custody. Custody is certainly not going to go to that whore and her sister.
Hey!
Not if I have anything to do with it. You stay out of this. He's doing what's the best thing for those children. So you think long and hard before you interfere.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just need to rest. I brought you some tea. It's right here.
And, whenever you feel up to it, I'd really like you to write down everything that you remember, just in case you decide to go to the police. I know it's difficult, but it's just really, really important. Thank you for helping, sweetheart. So glad you're here. Now if I could just get my babies back. You're gonna get your babies back, Mom. You're gonna get them back because you're such an amazing mother. The absolute best. You're such a strong woman. You're gonna get through this. You're gonna go to court, and you're gonna come home with those kids. But until that day that you feel up to facing the judge, you have me. Mom, I love you so much. I just want to protect you. I'm just gonna stay here and take care of you. Oh, just let me do that for you.
1 out of every 6 American women will be the victim of rape or attempted rape in her lifetime. If you or someone you know has been sexually assaulted, please get help today. Call the National Sexual Assault Hotline at 1-800-656-HOPE or go online at www.rain.org.